Hello, my name is 김지아. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 김지아입니다. This video is about the Korean Government Scholarship, GKS. GKS is a Korean Government Scholarship, and a lot of you might already know about the scholarship. That is why in this video, I will be showing you the practical aspects on how you can apply for the scholarship. You might hear about the scholarship from a friend or the website or on YouTube or from anyone, right? But the most important thing is how can you apply for the scholarship, the practical aspect of the application. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what GKS Scholarship is all about, it's a scholarship program provided by the Korean government for international students who want to study in South Korea. So if you want to study in South Korea for free, this is a good opportunity for you to apply for the GKS Korean Government Scholarship. The scholarship is available for undergraduates, graduates, and also doctorate degrees. The first thing you have to do once you decide to apply for the GKS Korean Government Scholarship, or you already have an idea about the GKS Korean Government Scholarship and you decide to start your application, the first thing you have to do, the necessary thing you have to do first, is the GKS guideline. You have to read the guideline carefully. It is so important. Even if you have so much information about GKS, even if you already know what to do, if you decide to start your application for that year, the first thing you have to do is for you to read the guideline for the year you want to apply for GKS Scholarship. It is very important. The GKS guideline is an important document you have to go through. You have to read carefully. The guideline gives you information about what the GKS Scholarship is all about, the objective of the scholarship. It gives you information about the application form. It gives you information about the documents that is required. It gives you information on the scholarship quota. It gives you information on the scholarship selection. It gives you information on authentication, apostilled, or legalization. So it gives you all the information you need. All the information you need concerning GKS for the year you want to apply for is on the guideline. That is why I always said that once you decided to apply for the GKS Korean Government Scholarship, read the guideline for that year you want to apply. Okay. Also, at the GKS guideline, you are required to authenticate and legalize your documents. So I'm going to show you how I authenticate and legalize my documents. So these are the three documents. This is my YX certificate, this is my graduation certificate, and this is my transcript. You have to get the sticker from the Ministry of Education and the signature, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, before you go to the Korean Embassy for legalization. Without the sticker, without the signature, you can't go to the Korean Embassy for legalization. So if you want to study in South Korea, you have to go through this process. It is very important. You have a sticker from the Ministry of Education and the signature, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So it's really important before you can take your documents to the Korean Embassy for legalization of your documents. This is the Ministry of Education. I'm going to show you how to authenticate your documents. You have to be here as early as you can because there are a lot of people who are also here to authenticate their documents. So I'm here by 8 a.m. As you can see, there are not much people and they are not even available. The people that want to get your document has not even come, so it's better for you to come early to get a number. Okay, so once you're done at the Ministry of Education, you just have to walk to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They are all in the same location. That is where you're going to be doing your final authentication of your document. But first, don't forget, you have to go to the Ministry of Education first. Once you're done, then you can go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So when you're done at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then you can go to the Korean Embassy for legalization. Once you're done with the authentication and legalization of your documents, if you're applying for the embassy track, this is the Korea Cultural Center where you'll be submitting your documents for the embassy track. So you just have to arrange your documents this way. You have to label the documents and also put it in an envelope. So I'm here by 8 a.m. and they are not available yet. So I'm just going to show you guys the whole center, how it looks like. important. So one of the instructions given to you is the track. They said that you have to choose the track you want to apply for. You always hear about track. So what is the track all about? It's like you have to choose the process you want to apply for. So the track is like a process for you to apply for the GKS Korean Government Scholarship. And there are two processes. There is the embassy process, which is the embassy track, and the university process, which is the university track, right? So if you're applying for the embassy track, you can apply for the university track. So the track is the process you want to use to apply for GKS Korean Government Scholarship. And for the embassy process or the embassy track, you have to submit your documents for Nigerians at the Korean Cultural Center, and the process is quite different from the university track. While the university track, you're going to submit your document directly to the university you want to study. And the next thing you have to note at the GKS guideline is the recommendation letter. For the recommendation letter, what you have to do is you have to print it out, then give it to the person who is going to write the recommendation letter for you. Then tell the person to send it back to you. The person has to put it in an envelope, then send it back to you. But don't forget, the person has to sign the envelope. That you don't have to open it, you have to be sealed. So what you have to do, for instance, this is an envelope, right? For instance, so I don't have an envelope, and for instance, okay, I'm going to make an envelope with this. So this is an envelope, right? So your recommendation letter is inside here with the form. Then what he has to do is to sign in between, like this is the slip of the envelope. Then you have to, you know, seal it, then sign in between of the envelope. So that is what he has to do and give it to you. So when he gave it to you, you don't have to open it to read what is inside. You just have to leave it that way and submit it for your application. So you have to sign here. Once he sealed the envelope, you have to sign at the middle in between of the envelope. So that is it for the recommendation letter. Okay, you don't have to write it yourself, but if you want to write it, I think you know yourself better, you can write the envelope yourself, then send it to the person who is going to write the recommendation letter for you to, you know, just sign on it, put it in an envelope and sign on the envelope in between the envelope. So that is it for recommendation letter. So guys, all the information you need is on the GKS guideline. The only thing I think you might find a little bit complicated is, even if you read the guideline, you might still find some aspects not, you might not be able to understand some aspects of what you are asked to do. That is normal. So that is when you begin to ask questions, but don't just take words without, you know, reading the instruction given to you. That is why you have to go through the guideline. After you read the guideline and you still don't understand what you are asked to do, then you can seek for assistance or ask for some questions concerning the GKS. But make sure that everything you are doing is goes according to what is in the guideline for the year you are applying for. Also, for the application form, I will advise you to start writing your study plan like a month or 2 months before the application is up, so that you can, you know, make some correction. You can, you know, take your time, and it gives you less stress during your application. Okay, also the authentication and legalization, you can also do that a month before your application, so that you won't, like, you know, start running up and down and all that. It's going to be really stressful for you, and you might not meet up to the deadline of the application. So the GKS Korean Government Scholarship, it's quite, you know, it's quite simple. That is what I'm going to say, because I'm not going to give you any negative vibe. It's quite simple if you know what to do, if you understand what to do, and if you know how to do it. So that is what I'm going to say concerning the GKS Scholarship for now. So guys, that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with another of my Korean helpful video. Bye. See you next time.